and welcome to this series that we've put together for anybody who's finding it difficult to dream, to set new goals, to cast new vision. There's a saying in the Bible that says, people perish when they have a lack of vision. I was listening to a speaker last week and he said, if you don't have fresh vision, what do you get up for in the morning, right? And I think it's when we lose our vision that we just feel we're part of this rat race and we just got to get through the next day, next week, the next month, and we can often become disconnected with a sense of purpose and why. Simon Sinek famously talks about the power of why and how important it is for organizations to focus first on why they exist, what they're solving in the market, and then to talk about the what and the how. That's equally true for us as humans. Why do you do what you do? Yes, I know that you're doing what you do to make ends meet for your family. You want to give your kids a good life. You want to retire. Surely there's more to it than that. We at the Sales Council, part of what we believe is that work itself is something that we get enjoyment from. And although there is parts of it that's more fun than other parts, definitely our work has meaning to us. And when you're connected with that sense of purpose, you find it easier to dream because you're dreaming on behalf of someone else. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Our business is here to enable the commission earners of our country and of the globe, whether that's advisors, brokers, traditional salespeople, BDMs, account managers, business owners, whatever the case might be. Because we know from experience that when you're not hitting your number, that's not a great place to be. It's not a fun place to be. You're feeling the pressure at work, you feel pressure with clients, you feel pressure at home. The reason that the Sales Council exists is to enable the commission earners of the world to be able to attain their quotas and targets so they can have financial margin, so they can enjoy their lives, and they can make a meaningful contribution to the world. Now, I cannot tell you how many times that sense of purpose and why has pulled me out of bed early in the morning, pushed me through when I needed to work late at night, and even at times been the driver that gives me the energy to work over weekends, which incidentally, I'm not suggesting that you do as a practice, because there's a whole conversation for another day. The point I want to make is when you know why you want to do what you're doing, you find what my friend Lisa calls discretionary energy. And you need discretionary energy if you're going to dream. So take a step back and ask yourself, aside from making ends meet and looking after yourself and your family, why does your business do what it does? We do a lot of work with the financial services sector. It's very meaningful work. Because when you work in the financial services sector, every time one of our advisors closes it or a broker closes a deal, it means that somebody is saving towards a better retirement. They're investing, and you can change an entire lineage and legacy. Somebody is taking insurance, which at some point is going to be something that they're going to be glad that they did. It's a really meaningful industry to get around and to work with. Recently, we've been working with commercial property brokers. And that's also really meaningful to see how organizations are needing commercial space because if they're growing, that means jobs are being created. And when people go to work, they fundamentally remember the place that they work and how exciting is it to be a commercial property broker, to help a business to find a place they're going to call home, where colleagues are going to get together and work together and meet each other. Whether you sell homes, investments, brake pads, software, the organization's there to solve a problem. And you also bring a unique skill set and your own personality, which is what differentiates you from everybody around you. So if you've forgotten your purpose, then it's time for you to reconnect with that, to fan that back into flame. When a fire starts to dim, you breathe onto that fire and you can take those coals and those embers and you can start to reignite a burning flame and a fire again. And reconnecting with your sense of why and your sense of purpose is one of the most important things that I know that you can do to do that. So that's the fourth tip in this mini-series for those who have lost the steam to dream.